Z92.7 WZBD Radio presents exciting high school wrestling. Brought to you in part by the many community-minded sponsors you'll hear. And now to the gym for the exciting action.
Well, welcome wrestling fans here to Monroe, Indiana, where Adams Central will kick off their 2025-26 season, taking on the Norwell Knights. And it is going to be a quick one tonight as there are no JV matches, and Norwell comes in tonight with 2 forfeits. So we're going to be on turbo mode. They just got rid of the tape across the middle of the mat because the elementary dual teams were wrestling each other. And the little ones are out on the mat getting ready to greet the varsity guys who are going to get warming up here in a bit. It's a new year, a new season, a new lineup for Adams Central, and a new coaching staff as Ryan Landis moves up to the head coaching position and Eric Myers comes over from Jay County as an assistant. We'll tell you as much as we can before Adams Central gets going in the varsity action, but right now we're going to play a round of messages and be right back after this.
Renowned around the Midwest for his skills and his creative abilities, Nate Bowers and the team at Bowers Paint Studio in Decatur work with a wide range of clients, from collision repair to custom paint jobs for classic cars and motorcycles. Located on Monroe Street on the west side of Decatur, Bowers is your place for body work too, whether it's getting your ride back on the road or finally getting that classic car, the paint job you've always wanted. Stop by or give Nate a call to put the best in the business to work for you.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
Locally owned and operated by Shane Reynolds and family, DDD Maintenance and Repair is your place to go for heavy-duty truck and diesel engine repair. Located just outside of Monroe, DDD Maintenance and Repair also offers sand and glass blasting for all of your surface restoration projects. Whether you're looking to get your truck or diesel engine to run like new, or your metal restoration project to look like new, we have a blast renewing the past. Give Shane and the guys a call at 223-5442. That's DDD Maintenance and Repair. Miller Land Surveying is one of Northeast Indiana's premier full-service land surveying firms. From lot and boundary surveys to large topographical, commercial, and industrial surveys, Miller Land Surveying can help you with all of your surveying needs. With a seasoned staff, the latest technology, and a drive for perfection, rest assured your project will be done professionally and efficiently completed every time. MLS is proud to support today's broadcast and encourages everyone to get out and support local athletes.
Pampered Coach is a family-owned, community-minded business dedicated to providing the best sales and service for all your trucking and trailer needs. Pampered Coach on 930 at the edge of New Haven specializes in day cabs and sleepers. They also have a wide selection of new and used trailers. Celebrating 40 years in 2024, the guys at Pampered Coach offer a full-service department for both trucks and trailers to go along with their outstanding sales department. Visit pctrucks.net or visit Pampered Coach in person on 930 in New Haven.
Expert Transmission on US 224 in Decatur and on US 124 in Bluffton is the place to go for not only transmission help, but also full-service general auto and truck repair. Matt, Corey, and Tyler at Expert Transmission are experienced and ASE-certified mechanics who can diagnose and fix your family or work vehicle. Call Steve or Dustin soon to set up an appointment. Expert Transmission has the best warranty in the business. 5 years and 100,000 miles on a new transmission and can give you a free estimate. Call today at 724-2434 or like Expert Transmission on Facebook.
Welcome back here. As you can see, the young lads from the elementary program are receiving their recognition for being a part of that. We are quickly scribing away here as we've just received word of the starting lineups. And once again, it will be a short match tonight. No JV and 2 forfeits. Forfeits at 285 and at 106. And that's actually where we're going to begin the night. So Adams Central will be spotted 12 points from the beginning. Tell you more about those starting lineups as we get underway. For Norwell, to give you an idea of what you might expect from them, under second-year head coach Jimmy LaRue, they are 0-1 on the year. They return Connor Fojdik from the senior class. He's a 132-pounder, wrestling 132 tonight. Three-time regional qualifier, four-time varsity wrestler. Jace Johnson was a varsity wrestler last year. He's at 150. Owen Reynolds is at 165. He went to regional last year. Chase Benning went to regional as well. He's at 175 tonight. There's no Carson Powell. He was a semi-state qualifier. Their only returning semi-state qualifier from last year. And they have four varsity wrestlers from last year's varsity team who are no longer on the team. So a new look for Norwell and lots of new faces for us to get used to. For Adams Central, they feature several freshmen in the lightweights and also a freshman at heavyweight. And I was looking, August, thought it was interesting, the heavyweight that they're running out there tonight wrestled 175 in the Adams Central Middle School tournament last year, wrestled Kyle Schaefer, and is now all the way up at 285. So a little bit of a lightweight for sure. And that is one of the question marks for Adams Central, although they don't have many question marks, to be honest with you, in this lineup. 285 may be the only one. And obviously I think there's going to be some instances this year where you see Ethan Funk move up from 215 and everybody else bump up. Once again, our starting weight tonight, 285 pounds. Dane Filling, August Filling for this one. We are excited to bring it to you. We are going to be at Jay County on Saturday morning, and we're going to bring you 2 or 3 rounds in the morning before we give way to Purdue basketball. Don't forget that you also have the South Adams and Belmont match on the radio tonight, and we're excited for that one. And then on Friday night, we'll have Belmont wrestling for the NE8 wrestling duels live from New Haven High School as well. We'll continue with our pregame show right after these messages.
Who wants a complete smile? Or maybe it's just time for a dental cleaning and exam. Visit Dr. Laura Kugelhahn and her gentle, knowledgeable, and caring staff at Complete Smiles, located at 1133 North Main Street in Bluffton, Indiana. Dr. Kugelhahn would like to help you maintain your dental health or transform your smile. Complete Smiles is there to help you. Dr. Kugelhahn is currently accepting new patients. Call 824-3100 today to schedule an appointment.
The loss of a room in your home due to a storm, a flooded basement, or even worse, a house fire are all events that will change your life forever. And it can be even more of a nightmare if you choose the wrong contractor to repair and rebuild. That's where K&R Contractors in Decatur come in. The guys at K&R use the same software as the insurance agencies, and they're at the forefront of the industry in this area when it comes to storm damage restoration. Look them up at K&R Contractors and trust them to get your home or property back to the way it should be.
Your family deserves the finest in quality foods and service from Manly Meats, just 4 minutes east of Monroe. We are committed to continuing the tradition of country quality meats, a complete deli, custom butchering, canning, and catering. Plus, with the holidays just around the corner, think of us for turkeys, steaks, prime rib, party trays, and more. And don't forget, a Manly's gift card is always appreciated any time of year. Make Manly's your destination for the finest meats, custom butchering, and canning.
When it comes to excavating, the name to know is Luganville Excavating. Luganville Excavating can do total site development, dig your basement or pond, put in your septic system, even grade and install your driveway. Call today at 849-0251 or like them on Facebook. Luganville Excavating has 40 years of experience, gives free estimates, and guarantees all of their work. When it comes to the dirty work, Luganville Excavating will get her done. Give Brent a call today.
Soul Pig Barbecue on 2nd Street in Decatur, across from the courthouse, features traditional and not-so-traditional barbecue, brisket, smoked meats, pulled pork, wings, burgers, soul food, steaks, fish, seafood, and a full bar service. Bring the spouse and the young ones to Soul Pig and enjoy the family side or dine on the bar side. Large portions ensure no one will go home hungry after a Soul Pig meal. Follow Soul Pig on Facebook for the daily, weekend, and entertainment specials.
back here at Adams Central. As you can see, Norwell warming up. We do want to note to all of our listeners tonight that despite the fact that we are the only outlet here tonight, we are contractually obligated to not show you the video. Another media group in the county owns the exclusive rights to video. We've just learned this, and so we will not be bringing you video of the match because we are not allowed to. So you'll just have to listen to myself and August tell you what's happening. That's okay. That's what we've been doing for several years now, and we're excited for it. We also want to tell you that we're trying to set up a special guest for Sunday's High School Wrestling Weekly, so we'll talk about that here in a little bit. We wrote about the lineup changes for Adams Central as compared to last year, August, and if you didn't get a chance to read this morning, Adams Central with a pretty big shift up this year for some of their very best wrestlers, with Miles Carr moving all the way up to 138. That was one that I noted. Maverick Dubois is actually down from 157. Not many times, August, where you have a returning state medalist come back at a lower weight than next year, but I think it shows you just how strong Adams Central's lineup was through the middle of things last year. So Dubois at 150 tonight, and then Dylan Ogg all the way up from 138 to 157, and then Brayson Shorgen is at 165, up 2 weights from a year ago. Max Nussbaum also dropping a weight. He was 190 last year. Xander Schwartz moves up a couple of weights. And it's a good mix on this team between senior leadership, some really, really strong sophomores and juniors who have a lot of experience and are looking for a trip to the state finals, and also a pretty decently talented class of freshmen. And I would tell you that if you are a fan of Adams Central Wrestling, you'll be really excited about the 8th grade class that the Jets have as well. So there's a lot of talent coming into the team. And this is a team that's going to be competing for ACAC sectional titles, 1A team state titles for several years to come. We're going to talk to Coach Landis after the match tonight, and we'll bring you the starting lineups and as much more information as we can squeeze into a pre-match show. Right now, though, we're going to play a few more ads and get ready for the introductions and the national anthem. You're listening to High School Wrestling here on WZBD.
Selling land these days is no easy task, so you have to have a pro. Justin Griffin with Schrader Auctioneering and Realty of Fort Wayne specializes in farmland, estate sales, and homes in the Decatur and greater Fort Wayne area. With over 2,000 acres sold in the last 5 years, Justin's knowledge can help guide you with your sale. Give him a call or visit www.schraderfortwayne.com to find out more about how he can help you with your sale.
Injured in an accident, need representation in civil, criminal, or family law matters? Call DeVos, Baker, Ainsworth, and Razzo for assistance. Our office has experienced trial lawyers who can guide you through the litigation process and provide you with quality legal service at competitive rates. Call 724-2129 to schedule an appointment with one of our attorneys, or visit our website at devoslaw.com for more information. Injured in an accident, need representation in civil, criminal, or family law matters? Call DeVos, Baker, Ainsworth, and Razzo for assistance. Our office has experienced trial lawyers who can guide you through the litigation process and provide you with quality legal service at competitive rates. Call 724-2129 to schedule an appointment with one of our attorneys, or visit our website at devoslaw.com for more information.
No matter your age, health and life insurance can be confusing and overwhelming. This is Derek Bailey with Bixler Insurance. Whether you are currently on Medicare or will soon be qualifying for Medicare, we have the products and expertise to meet your needs. Under age 65 and looking for health coverage? Interested in protecting your family from an unexpected loss with a life insurance policy? We can discuss options to assure your peace of mind. Call Bixler Insurance today to schedule your free appointment.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Head to Kelly Auto Mall of Decatur. With over 70 years of trusted service, we offer Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram all in one location. Enjoy free car washes for life, a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, and limited time offers on our remaining 2024 inventory. Deals this good won't last. Hurry in today.
Most of us take clean water for granted, but the plain truth is cities work hard to keep our waterways and stormwater sewers as clean as possible. In the field and around the neighborhood, you are the city's eyes. What you casually observe can make a difference. So if you see signs of trouble, including odd odors, unnatural water color, or signs of dumping or spills, please notify the city immediately. Be proactive. Choose to make a difference. Get more ideas on the web at decatorin.org.
Back here at Adams Central, and the Jets have taken the mat. We have been told that we have been issued a reprieve and that there will be a considerable time of warm-up. So that gives us a little bit more time to tell you all the exciting stuff we're doing here at WZBD. And I am happy to announce that we are going to have ourselves one heck of a guest on Sunday. I got to make sure that I tell Rex this. None other than Mikey Grumo will be our guest on High School Wrestling Weekly on Sunday. So if you want to listen or talk old-time Adams Central Wrestling on Sunday, come out to the Double Eagle or tune into YouTube, 6:30 on Sunday evening. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure I send this to Rex right now. We'll also be joined on Sunday on the phone by the head coach of Switz County. And, of course, Switz County was involved in last year's 1A Team State Finals. James Richards will be our guest on the phone. Last week you heard Assistant Commissioner Robert Falkins. He was our guest on Sunday as we talked about the changes upcoming to the state tournament, both for the girls and for the boys. So let's tell you a little bit about these returning Adams Central wrestlers and give you some context as to where they stand. It's one of the things that I really wanted to do tonight. And would you believe it or not, the official Adams Central Wrestling website is blocked on Adams Central School Wi-Fi. Can you believe that? Let's talk about these seniors for a little bit. That's where we'll start. Ethan Funk is wrestling 215 tonight. That's the weight that he was last year, if I remember right. And Ethan, if I can get this to work right, had 30 wins last year and ended up at semi-state in his junior season. Jackson Bingham has filled some big holes in the lightweights the last 2 years. 48 wins in his sophomore and junior season. He's here as a senior at 132. And Miles Carr, all the way back as a 6-pounder as a freshman, all the way up to 138 now. Miles won 28 matches as a freshman, reached the ticket round as a sophomore with 32 wins. Last year got knocked out in the regional and finished with 30 wins. I noted in our pregame that he has 90 career wins and will soon get to 10. What's our start time there, Mr. Howard? Oh, we got 20 minutes. That's perfect. You don't want to be on the air pregame. That'd be a conflict of interest, huh? You want to hand him your headset there, August?
Yeah. It's not a conflict of interest. I mean, hey, they did weigh 215 cents, so they theoretically could.
Oh, they could have a 285. Okay.
I'm not sure if they're going to or not.
We're joined on the air now in our pre-match show by our official tonight, Josh Howard. Welcome to the broadcast.
Good to be on.
It's almost like I follow you around or you follow me around. We basically end up in the same schedule all the time.
Well, I love coming down into this area of the state and ref. So.
I'm much easier to work with than Rex is. You've had 2 or 3 weeks now, really. Well, more like 4 weeks, honestly, in a lot of places. What have you seen as far as what's new on the mat, rule changes, things that you've had to talk to wrestlers about that you didn't think you would have to? What's been your take on the first couple weeks of the season?
So we didn't have any real substantive rule changes this year. Not a lot of stuff that was going to affect the action that happened on the mat. More editorial stuff, more administrative stuff, talking to coaches about making sure that they're, limiting their trips to the table. So that's more of what we've had. As far as the kids, this point of the season, a lot of it's still just, hey guys, make sure you're properly equipped when you go to the table. Don't be putting your headgear on as you're walking out. Make sure your laces are covered, all of that early season stuff. But we try to get out of the way now, so when you get to tournament time, they're not getting penalized as they're walking out.
Yeah, and for a lot of these kids, obviously Adams Central's got a pretty experienced bunch of wrestlers, but I'm sure you're doing a decent amount of matches where guys are wrestling maybe just their first or second or third varsity tournament. And let's be honest, middle school tournaments aren't all the time run to the same degree of following the rules as a high school varsity tournament can be, and so they're not used to some of those things.
Right.
I saw a lot of good explanatory officiating at Goshen, and even in the first couple of duels that Belmont had, officials pulling young guys aside, especially after the second instance, whether it was a false start or whether it was stalling or something, and saying to the kid, this is what I expect to see from you, and this is why I dinged you for this. Here's what you can do better. That's exactly what officials should be doing.
Absolutely. At this point of the season, yes, I try to be more instructive. Now, I'm still going to, if a kid lines up incorrectly or it's in the starting position incorrectly, I'm going to caution him because that's the rule. But then I'm also going to tell him why I'm cautioning him, because I want to make sure that, again, when we get down to sectional, regional, semi-state, if they are have that call made against them, they're not questioning why. They're not saying, well, I've been doing this all year. The goal is for them to be as aware of what we're going to be calling at that point as humanly possible.
Well, Josh, we thank you for coming on the broadcast here in our pre-match show. We're going to send it back for another round of messages, and we're just 16 minutes away from the start of varsity action. Josh is going to be so kind and gracious as to hold up the action just a little bit so we can squeeze those commercials in for all of our great sponsors who allow us to basically follow the Adams Central Jets to darn near every tournament and event that they wrestle in.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Josh. We'll be right back after this.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty has been your trusted partner in the auction process. Buying or selling, they make the steps straightforward and easy, guiding with expertise and commitment. A family-owned local business, not just auctioneers, your neighbors supporting local athletics. Feel confident you're in the right hands. Call Krukeberg Auction and Realty today. Experience the difference with family you can trust.
Quality dentistry for people of all ages. That's what you'll find at Decatur Dental Services. This is Dr. Taylor Trevere at Decatur Dental Services. We provide a wide range of dental treatment, including preventative, cosmetic, restorative, and reconstructive dentistry. Located at the corner of 224 East and Pickway Road in Decatur, we offer convenient office hours, Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information about our practice, please find us on Facebook or visit our website at DecaturDentalIN.com.
You may not know it, but Hitzer Patio and Fireplace is the perfect gift center for most everyone on your gift list.
Big Green Egg Grills,
Gift certificates,
tabletop pellet grills,
Pelican premium coolers,
cast iron kettles, and Dutch oven. Unique gift ideas for special people on your gift lists.
Hitzer, 269 East Main Street in Bern.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your independent local choice for physical therapy. There's no referral needed to come see us, and we accept all insurance. With direct access, you can just walk in and request an appointment at any of our 18 convenient locations. Our team of expert therapists are here to help you recover and get you back to doing what you love. Visit us online at IndianaPT.com to request your appointment.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome back here to Adams Central. We are 13 minutes away from the start of varsity action. And according to Josh, Norwell does have a young man who's going to be bumping up. So we may actually get a match at 285. And as we told you, Ryan Beer wrestling 175 last year as a middle schooler. Probably will be a decent match size-wise at 285. Once again, Adams Central welcoming new head coach Ryan Landis. Of course, Ryan isn't new to the program, having wrestled for the Jets and having spent the last few years as an assistant coach. Also on staff for Adams Central now is Eric Myers, longtime head coach at Jay County and head coach at South Adams before that. Bobby Perry also on staff. I saw Mr. Mosier down there. Parker Bates is also on staff. Also listed in the program, Gavin Cook, Caden Funk, Ben Leakty, and Logan Allman. For Norwell, they are coached by Jimmy LaRue, and the assistant is Gage Shuckman. Volunteer assistant is Paul Jensen. Once again, Norwell without a 106-pounder tonight, and they will spot Adams Central 6 points. We also want to remind you that we've been informed that we do not have the rights to broadcast because they are held exclusively by another media entity in the county, and so we'll have to turn off the camera here once action gets underway so as to not infringe upon those. Don't forget that the South Adams match with Belmont is also on YouTube on audio and on air on 92.7 FM. Join us on Friday and Saturday for the conference duels. Friday will be at New Haven, Saturday will be at Jay County, and Sunday we'll have another episode of High School Wrestling Weekly with guests from around the state. But we're especially excited to talk to Mike Grumo, head coach of the Adams Central Flying Jets from, if I can remember right, 91 to 96, I think. Somewhere around there is when Mike was the head coach, when Adams Central was putting guys into the state championship match year after year, it felt like, wrestling under the lights. Former head coach Doug Schultz also on the mat and helping out tonight. We're going to begin the match at 285 pounds. Ryan Beer will take on Burke Bates, and then we'll get our first look at Cruz Bowers, but it won't be a long look because he's going to accept a forfeit. We'll also see freshman Owen Macklin along with freshman Clay Fichter in the lineup tonight for Adams Central. The Jets have a busy schedule here as they finally get underway because of their football success. After tonight's match, they'll get ready for the conference duels at Jay County on Saturday. And then on Tuesday, you can join me at New Haven. We'll be there to cover Adams Central at New Haven, and we will have the webcam on for that. They can't take it away from us there. Then we'll be back on Thursday. That match as Columbia City takes on Adams Central over in the hangar. Of course, we're in the SAC tonight, playing basketball in the hangar. And then on Saturday, the 20th, we'll be back at New Haven for the 10-way. We have not yet received the schedule for that, so we don't know who Adams Central will be wrestling or what our coverage will look like. But we are wide open, and so we will pick two good matches for you on the 20th to get you your fill of Adams Central wrestling. And then if you don't have it on your calendars yet, you certainly should, because it's Adams Central in Belmont, and it's December 23rd, and it is going to be an awfully good dual meet worthy of the date that was agreed on between the two programs. So we continue to get ready for the start of the Adams Central match. We will turn off the webcam here shortly, and we will work on those lineup introductions. You're listening to High School Wrestling here on WZBD. At Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, we're focused on empowering you to achieve financial wellness by offering the resources and support you need every step of the way. We're equally committed to bettering lives in our region through volunteerism, community funding and partnerships, college scholarships, and more. We give back to the people, places, and ideas that matter most to you. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org. Three Rivers is federally insured by the NCUA.
Join the team at Smith Brothers of Bern, where they pride themselves on providing their employees with a family atmosphere. Smith Brothers is currently hiring with a Monday through Friday work week in an air-conditioned environment. Employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $17.50 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with a yearly bonus incentive and a competitive benefit package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at Smith Brothers, 356 Monroe Street in Bern.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays. Mondays at Simon Manufacturing, 27 South in Bern. And in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
When you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus doors, windows, roofing, and more. Whether it's a complete new home or remodeling, a new deck or deck repair, a new kitchen or a kitchen update, whether it's an erected or materials-only garage or pole barn package featuring quality metal, free professional designs and estimates. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday till 4:30 on Friday and 11:30 on Saturday.
Back here at Adams Central, as Adams Central has left the mat, as you can see. Norwell still in their warm-ups. No JV matches tonight. We had the elementary duels earlier and saw some good stuff. Saw some young men getting their first crack at some officiating. We had Josh Howard on here earlier. I wanted to, in our pre-match here, if I can find the right text, let you know what the schedule is for Saturday, because I'm sure that if you're listening to us right now, you're also interested in the ACAC duels. I don't want to show any disrespect to the opponents for Adams Central tonight, but this is not going to be a match. Adams Central is going to plow right through this Norwell team, and it is going to be a blowout. But this weekend could be a different story, and we're excited to bring you some of those matches. Adams Central will wrestle Heritage in round one.
Adams Sports Medicine provides certified athletic trainers at many high schools.
I apologize. I pressed the wrong button. Adams Central will wrestle Heritage in round one, and then they'll have the bye in round two. So they'll not get much of a challenge in the first round because Heritage only has, as of the last time I saw, 7 or 8 wrestlers on the team. It appears that the Jets have come out wearing brand new black hats. We'll have to get the backstory on those. Coach Myers and Coach Landis putting them on. They're generally the few on the bench that are not hat wearers. But when in Rome, August. In round 3, Adams Central will take on Southern Wells. And then at the middle of the tournament, Adams Central will wrestle South Adams. That's the one that we're really excited about. Then in round 5, it'll be Adams Central against Woodland. And then what has traditionally been the championship match will wait all the way until round 6 in recent years. That is, at least, it's Adams Central will take on Jay County. Jay County's wrestling Delta tonight, so check out IndianaMat or WZBD.com tomorrow for more information on that. And Adams Central will wrap up their ACAC duels with the match against Bluffton. So Heritage in round 1, a bye in round 2. South Adams the highlight there in round 4, Jay County in round 6, Bluffton in round 7. We are about to get to our lineups and our national anthem. We want to make sure that we time this right, but we will get started here at 285 pounds. It'll be Ryan Beer from Adams Central making his varsity debut. We assume that Burke Bates is going to be the young man who's going to bump up to wrestle 285. At 106 pounds, Adams Central's Cruz Bowers will also make his debut. He'll accept a forfeit. Then at 113, Owen Macklin will make his Adams Central debut. He'll take on Matthew Hernandez. At 120, it'll be Jaden Fiesel for Adams Central, Maddox Affolter for Norwell. Colton Everett will wrestle for the Jets at 126, and he'll take on a pretty good Crete Edwards for the Knights. At 132, it'll be Cale Beer and Connor Fodick. At 138, Miles Carr and Clayton Parsons. At 144, Jace Johnson and, Clay Fichter and Jace Johnson. I got to get my lines right here. At 150, Maverick Dubois will be taking on Roman Meyer. At 157, Dylan Ogg will wrestle Chase Gerber. At 165, Brayson will be up against Owen Reynolds. And at 175, Max Nussbaum will be taking on Chase Baining. Might be what I would call Norwell's best wrestler, Baining. At 190, Xander Schwartz will take on Colton Huss. And we will finish up with Ethan Funk and Isaiah Thompson at 215 tonight. As we announced earlier, join us on Sunday for a special edition of High School Wrestling Weekly, as Mike Grumo will be talking Adams Central wrestling in the 90s and in the 70s, and I'm sure we'll have some good banter between Mike and Rex on Sunday. It's every Sunday night this season. Next week, as I said, we'll talk Adams Central wrestling. The following week, though, will be our big show as we announce the last teams in for Team State. Adams Central is already in Team State. They're ranked number 3 in 1A. And there's a lot of talk about who's going to get those last spots. Joining Adams Central at Franklin Community will be, of course, South Adams. Also in there, Alexandria, Eastside, Milan, North Miami, Rensselaer, Central, and Tell City. And we want to make sure that everybody knows, if you're listening right now, that we will be at Franklin for Team State, as we will follow Adams Central all over the state. And that is only because of our great sponsors who have stepped up and made sure that Adams Central is a featured team in our coverage, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on 92.7. We've got just about every meet and tournament that Adams Central are wrestling in on our broadcast schedule for 2025-2026. Getting ready for those starting lineups in the national anthem. That will be our cue to turn off the webcam, as we are contractually obligated to do due to another entity holding the streaming rights. And then we'll go audio only. And we'll be back with the first bout of the night right after this.
Adams Sports Medicine provides certified athletic trainers at many high school athletic events. These trainers specialize in injury prevention. Dr. Robert Kinney is board certified in physical medicine and rehabilitation as well as sports medicine, while Dr. David Coates is board certified in orthopedic surgery. Both Adams Medical Group physicians will be there to provide non-surgical and surgical care. Visit adamshospital.org or call 1-833-724-DOCS to schedule an appointment.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. You've gone the distance. Welcome to 9 Mile.
This holiday season, our Best One team is especially thankful for you. And no matter what time of year it is, we're here to provide you with peace of mind every mile of the way. Right now, get a Valvoline full synthetic oil change for just $39.99 after rebate. Plus, enjoy the lowest tire prices around to keep you safe and road ready for every holiday drive. Because peace of mind shouldn't come with a big price tag. From our Best One family to yours, thank you for trusting us, for choosing local, and for letting us keep you rolling safely through every season. Best One in Monroe, selling tires, serving people.
Don Myers Plumbing and Heating in Bern is your American Standard home comfort dealer. American Standard has been in business for more than 100 years and welcomes Don Myers Plumbing and Heating of Bern as one of their independent dealers. Don Myers Plumbing and Heating and American Standard will provide your home or business with energy-efficient heating and cooling equipment, saving you money. Don Myers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling at the east edge of Bern on Adams County Road 000, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Hi, this is Tina with Innovative Concepts. The holidays are quickly approaching, and we have something for every tech lover on your list. From smart home upgrades and sound systems to remote starts and home theaters. Give the gift of amazing technology this year. Don't stress over shipping delays or big box crowds. Shop small, shop local, and support your hometown experts. Gift certificates are perfect for the gadget lover in your life. Innovative Concepts, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Renowned around the Midwest for his skills and his creative abilities, Nate Bowers and the team at Bowers Paint Studio in Decatur work with a wide range of clients, from collision repair to custom paint jobs for classic cars and motorcycles. Located on Monroe Street on the west side of Decatur, Bowers is your place for body work too, whether it's getting your ride back on the road or finally getting that classic car, the paint job you've always wanted. Stop by or give Nate a call to put the best in the business to work for you.
Z92.7 WZBD Radio presents exciting high school wrestling. Brought to you in part by the many community-minded sponsors you'll hear. And now to the gym for the exciting action.
Here we go. It's time to get started. Once again, we are here for Adams Central and Norwell, and it is time for us to go without the video, as we are contractually obligated to do. We'll go with the still photography. Cale Beer is out on the mat right now. The Adams Central program has been throwing out black hats donated by Wygan Construction. That's the hats that they're coming out for. So they're tossing those into the crowd. And the team is also wearing them. They're at 144 pounds now. Clay Fichter is your man for the Jets at 144. Fichter, a freshman, and making his way into a pretty tough weight class at 144. Mav Dubois coming off an 8th place medal at the state finals last season. He won 34 matches a year ago and has 101 career victories. At 157, Dylan Ogg is just a junior. He already has 76 career wins. Last year he tied the all-time school record for victories in a season with 47 and was a state qualifier and a semi-state champion. 47-2 last year for Dylan Ogg. And at 165, another junior, Brayson Shorgen, 44 wins last year and a trip to the state finals. He has 81 career wins. And if he wins 81 matches in his junior and his senior year, he will eclipse Alex Curry's all-time mark of career wins with 162. 175, Xander Schwartz. He won 22 matches as a freshman and saw some varsity action last year. Don't remember how many matches he actually had. I think it was about 5. And then at 190, no, I'm sorry, Schwartz is at 190. Max Nussbaum is at 175. I have it backwards on my sheet. There we go. Last year, Max Nussbaum was at 190. That's why I was confused. He won 27 matches, lost 14, finished 5th at the sectional. He's down at 175, a little bit closer to his natural weight now as a sophomore. And then, as I said, Ethan Funk earlier in the broadcast, 30 wins last year in his first year as a varsity wrestler, all the way to semi-state. And another thing to mention about this Adams Central lineup is that they have so much more depth than they've had in any of the years since we've really started covering them in earnest. A lot more cover at some of those tricky weights for a 1A dual meet team, and that is going to allow them a lot more flexibility when it comes to some of the important dual meets over the course of the season, both in qualifying and getting ready for winning that coveted top seed that gets them a bye, and of course when it comes to tournament time. So we await the decision on whether or not we're going to have a national anthem. It does not appear so. Some discussion down there with Josh Howard. Captains are going to be called out. Once again, we're starting at 285 pounds. In August, I think we're going to have to stand for this one. It's just going to be the way that it is. You're welcome to sit or stand. It doesn't matter to me. I need to stand to see the action. August is keeping track of the stats and the scores and an extra set of eyes for us tonight. He's also going to tell us about some of our other great sponsors here. I put him on the spot too quickly.
See Krager West at Johnson's Auto Sales, the corner of Adams and 13th Street in Decatur for your next car, truck, SUV, or van. Johnson's Auto Sales wishes all wrestlers good luck tonight.
Captains have shaken hands, and Josh Howard is out and ready to go. We'll leave that there for our post-match interview. You can just leave it. There we go. Our cameraman's very disappointed that he did not get to share in his action. We are going to have a national anthem. We'll be right back after this.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
Expert Transmission on US 224 in Decatur and on US 124 in Bluffton is the place to go for not only transmission help, but also full-service general auto and truck repair. Matt, Corey, and Tyler at Expert Transmission are experienced and ASE-certified mechanics who can diagnose and fix your family or work vehicle. Call Steve or Dustin soon to set up an appointment. Expert Transmission has the best warranty in the business. 5 years and 100,000 miles on a new transmission and can give you a free estimate. Call today at 724-2434 or like Expert Transmission on Facebook. Locally owned and operated by Shane Reynolds and family, DDD Maintenance and Repair is your place to go for heavy-duty truck and diesel engine repair. Located just outside of Monroe, DDD Maintenance and Repair also offers sand and glass blasting for all of your surface restoration projects. Whether you're looking to get your truck or diesel engine to run like new, or your metal restoration project to look like new, we have a blast renewing the past. Give Shane and the guys a call at 223-5442. That's DDD Maintenance and Repair.
Welcome back here as we are finally ready to get underway. Josh Howard is ready, and we're ready to get underway here at 285. where Ryan Beer will be taking on freshman Burke Bates. Bates listed as a 215-pounder, and Ryan Beer also listed as a 215-pounder, but we do want to note that Beer must have won the wrestle-off because there's two 285s listed in Adams Central's program in Henry Vanette and Caleb Hackenjost. So Beer winning the spot and ready to go, and we are underway here tonight for the kickoff to the 2025-26 season for the Bagubas, and the first one on the mat is freshman Ryan Beer. Two freshmen kicking it off here at 285 pounds. Both of them tying up and breaking apart here in the center of the mat. Beer looks to be a bit the aggressor. He's in the red singlet with the gray pinstripes and gray trim. He gets behind his man, Beer does, tries to drag him down, but Bates able to stay on his feet and get out from that hold, and they go back to tying up here in the middle. Ryan Beer, the 9th grader, also at 285 this year for Adams Central. Henry Vanette and Caleb Hackenjost, both sophomores. Beer pushes Burke Bates out of bounds, and Josh immediately hits Bates with a stalling warning. So Beer being the aggressor here. No score. We're into the first period by a minute. Here at 285, the very first match. And our extremely talented Kristen Carr is on the mat, and that means that you can expect coverage of this match on WZBD.com tomorrow as we bring you the recap and the scores and insight from tonight's opening match. If you're a fan of that coverage, as a front headlock run by Burke Bates now, as he's got Beer face on the mat, but Beer turns into Bates and turns him on his hip and puts him on his back. Ryan Beer trying to better his position here with 15 seconds left. Beer in a great spot here, and Bates has nowhere to go. 10 seconds. Only the clock will save him. And it won't save him because with 9 seconds left, Ryan Beer starts off the season with a win. We'll be right back after this message.
Miller Land Surveying is one of Northeast Indiana's premier full-service land surveying firms. From lot and boundary surveys to large topographical, commercial, and industrial surveys, Miller Land Surveying can help you with all of your surveying needs. With a seasoned staff, the latest technology, and a drive for perfection, rest assured your project will be done professionally and efficiently completed every time. MLS is proud to support today's broadcast and encourages everyone to get out and support local athletes.
Welcome back as Cruz Bowers has his hand raised for the forfeit. And that'll make the score 12-0. And we'll go directly into 113 where Owen Macklin will be on the mat. We'll see his debut. So back-to-back-to-back freshman here for Adams Central. Macklin walks onto the mat with the Jets in cursive in gray across his chest. Red singlet, gray pinstripes, just like Beer. And Matthew Hernandez is the wrestler. And Hernandez is sticking that right foot out there awfully far. And Macklin is going to pounce on that if I'm going to have my guess. Don't know much about Hernandez, to be honest with you. New to the team. We'll learn a lot about Macklin here in the next couple of weeks. They're tying up right now. Macklin in on a double leg. Dumps Hernandez onto his butt. Hernandez tries to sit out. Hasn't bellied out yet, and Macklin's going to keep advancing. Coach LaRue tells him to bail. Hernandez does a nice job of getting his feet out from under him, but 3 points have already been awarded, so Macklin with the 3-0 lead. He's in on a single leg now, trying to bring Hernandez back under control. Hernandez grabs the head. Probably shouldn't do that. Macklin's going to take advantage of that here eventually. Now he finally bails on the head. Tries to sit out, turn. Macklin with an arm trapped on the left side. A minute into this match, Hernandez gets to his feet temporarily. Macklin with a tight waist and holding on to the arm. And they're going to get a locked hands as Hernandez turns into Macklin. And that'll be a penalty point for the infraction. And they'll get a restart here. And it'll come with 50 seconds left. Adams Central with a 12-0 lead here after the forfeit at 106 pounds. Hernandez gets some instruction from Josh Howard. Macklin is ready to go. Macklin continues to trap that left arm against the body for a tilt, and he gets it right this time. He gets at least 2. Hernandez briefly hips back over. He gets another 2. August, in that situation, 2 plus 2 does not equal 4. It'll just be a 2-point near fall. He's going to try it again, and he stacks up Hernandez again. 2 count again. Hernandez gets a reversal. No, he didn't give him the reversal. Before he could give him the reversal, Macklin comes right back around and sets Hernandez on his back. So it will be 2-point near fall and a 4-point near fall to make it 9-1. One last attempt, a half Nelson here with 2 seconds left. And Macklin is going to get 2 near fall. So a flurry there from Owen Macklin as he scores 8 near fall points in 3 different instances. And he'll take an 11-1 lead. And Hernandez chooses neutral in the second. Hernandez really sticking that right foot right out there for Macklin to snatch up. Hernandez looks like he just wants to get a collar tie. Macklin, meanwhile, wants to set up his shot. Macklin fakes a shot now. Now he's in on a single. Works around the waist. Picks up 3, works up, and he's about to get called for locked hands. No, he must have just avoided it. Once again, Hernandez reaches for the head, and Macklin takes advantage of it. The 3-point takedown is going to make it 14-1. Josh was really close to giving near fall there as he sat backwards, but he wasn't close enough to the mat. And Hernandez tries to turn into Macklin just like he did the last time and almost scored with it. And instead, Macklin is just going to drive straight forward on Hernandez and take him back to the mat. Macklin has the advantage in strength, and he's going to walk Hernandez over with a wrist and a half Nelson, and he's going to score the fall. 3 minutes and 5 seconds gives Adams Central an 18-0 lead. We'll be right back after this.
Pampered Coach is a family-owned, community-minded business dedicated to providing the best sales and service for all your trucking and trailer needs. Pampered Coach on 930 at the edge of New Haven specializes in day cabs and sleepers. They also have a wide selection of new and used trailers. Celebrating 40 years in 2024, the guys at Pampered Coach offer a full-service department for both trucks and trailers to go along with their outstanding sales department. Visit pctrucks.net or visit Pampered Coach in person on 930 in New Haven.
Here we go, ready for 120. Jaden Fiesel steps onto the mat. He's taking on Maddox Affolter. Last year, Fiesel saw limited varsity action. I have him down as 0-7. I can double check to see if that is correct. Fiesel, though, in on a double leg here against Affolter, trying to finish it. And yes, Fiesel 0-7 last year, so looking for a first varsity win. They go out of bounds and we get a restart here. Fiesel in on a shot, countered here by his opponent, Maddox Affolter. And Affolter trying to get around the back for the opening takedown. Instead, Fiesel betters his position. Now both wrestlers on their knees facing each other. Fiesel trying a fireman's carry, loses the elbow. And Affolter now trying to spin around behind. Fiesel, though, grabs a headlock and turns into Affolter. Fiesel, though, doesn't have enough of a hold, and these two are just going back and forth, unable to finish a takedown for either one of them. No score. And Fiesel gets on his knees and gets tossed temporarily, rolls through it, though, and it'll be an opening takedown here for Maddox Affolter. So a little bit of sloppy wrestling, but two fairly inexperienced wrestlers, neither of them with a varsity win. And Affolter is running from the side here against Fiesel with 30 seconds left. Kind of side cradle maybe attempted, but he doesn't have it locked up very well. Fiesel's going to yank on that arm, and immediately Affolter leaves that arm out for a half Nelson. And what do we get? We got blood time. Blood time. So Affolter is saved by the nose, and he gets a reprieve. He was just about buried there. There were 15 seconds left. I don't know if he would have been able to hold it off, but that'll be our cue to play a round of messages and be right back after this.
Injured in an accident, need representation in civil, criminal, or family law matters? Call DeVos, Baker, Ainsworth, and Razzo for assistance. Our office has experienced trial lawyers who can guide you through the litigation process and provide you with quality legal service at competitive rates. Call 724-2129 to schedule an appointment with one of our attorneys or visit our website at devoslaw.com for more information.
Back here at Adams Central, blood cleanup continues. Jaden Fiesel has a 6-3 lead. He got a reversal and then 4 near fall, I believe, and was in the midst of potentially scoring 6 points for his first varsity win. Gage Schuckman wants a time to stop. I'll give us a chance to tell you about another one of our sponsors.
Rely on Rebecca Cochran, CPA, for all your personal and business accounting and tax preparation at 165 North 2nd Street in Decatur. She wishes all wrestlers good luck tonight.
Still waiting on that blood cleanup as Jaden Fiesel leads 6-3 here. Adams Central with the 18-0 lead in the team score. I was trying to get an update here. Yes. No YouTube at South Adams as we were denied access to streaming the video, and so we had to go audio only. So we apologize if you were looking to watch the Belmont match tonight. You will not be allowed to because we were unceremoniously taken off the air. They are on air audio only if you'd like to listen in. That's on 92.7 FM, and that one will probably still be going on once this one's over. So we're back underway here. Maddox Affolter stands up, tries to hit a headlock from the down position as they get to their feet. Fiesel, though, is going to hold on to an arm. He's going to hit it's almost like a standing Peterson. And ultimately, there's no change. These two, that was an exciting 2-minute first period there. Your score, though, 6-3. Yeah, we do have a special prize for a lucky wrestler tonight. We'll tell you more about that in our post-game show. We'll also be joined by the head coach of Adams Central, Mr. Ryan Landis. So, starting their feet on the second period, and Fiesel with a quick takedown. It took him that long to figure it out as he gets one within 3 seconds, and he's got Affolter turned over with the half Nelson and a wrist, and he is stacked and he is stuck. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Jaden Fiesel gets his first career varsity win. We'll tell you more about the next match right after this.
No matter your age, health and life insurance can be confusing and overwhelming. This is Derek Bailey with Bixler Insurance. Whether you are currently on Medicare or will soon be qualifying for Medicare, we have the products and expertise to meet your needs. Under age 65 and looking for health coverage? Interested in protecting your family from an unexpected loss with a life insurance policy? We can discuss options to assure your peace of mind. Call Bixler Insurance today to schedule your free appointment.
Welcome back here. We are at 126 pounds. And at 126, we have Colton Everett taking on Crete Edwards. Now, I talked to a couple of people who knew a little bit about Norwell, and the common refrain was that Crete Edwards is pretty good. So we'll see what he has against Colton Everett here at 126 pounds. Team score is already 24-0 in favor of the Jets, as we alluded to in the pre-match show. This one was not going to be much of a contested match when it comes to the team score, but two sectional rivals here wrestling, and so it definitely means something. No score here, 30 seconds. A nice little throw by Colton Everett, and he drapes himself around Crete Edwards and leaves his feet, and that draws the correct call of potentially dangerous by Josh Howard. No points scored there. So scoreless here at 126. Colton Everett, as we look at last year's results, 17 and 26. He tries kind of a funky headlock there, and Crete Edwards rolls through it and comes out on top, and he's got Everett on his back, counting the lights here at the sack, and Edwards living up to the hype that we heard about him. He's going to score at least 7 here. 50 seconds left for Everett to try to turn this thing around and get off of his back. And Edwards looks nowhere near giving up this hold. Josh Howard down there looking at it. Edwards has that arm stretched out between his legs. First thing that Everett needs to do is get that arm back. He does get it out from under his legs. Everett trying to push against the body and to twist. 20 seconds left. Josh Howard shakes his head underneath, says, nope, not pinned yet. There it is. 1 minute and 44 seconds. Norwell gets on the board. That'll make it 24-6. We'll be back with a really good 132 match. Don't miss it right after this.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Head to Kelly Auto Mall of Decatur. With over 70 years of trusted service, we offer Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram all in one location. Enjoy free car washes for life, a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, and limited time offers on our remaining 2024 inventory. Deals this good won't last. Hurry in today.
I'm glad you reminded me, August. It would be nice if we hit the mute button. I always blame Rex for doing that. All right, let's catch you up since we were on mute. Cale Beer with 2 takedowns here in the first period. He leads at 6-1 against Connor Fodick. The second one came on a very nice fireman's carry that he just about extended into near fall. And Fodick will begin in the down position here in the second period. And there's the escape. So 6-2 now. They wrestle on the edge of the mat. Now everybody's telling me that I was on mute. I appreciate it. It's a fickle little button there on the setup for us. Beer and Fodick once again on the edge of the mat now. And that's exactly where Beer scored that last takedown. Fodick with a quick sprawl on the shot by Beer. And Fodick, so a wily veteran. He's going to make you earn those takedowns, even if you're better than him. And Beer finally pursues one and gets one, and Fodick drops to the ground. On the edge of the mat right in front of us. Kale going to try to reel him in here. He leads 9-2. And they go out of bounds. And with 39 seconds left in the second period, we'll get a restart. Rex says that he's got Zembo down in Bern, our official. We've got Josh Howard here, and he blows the whistle to get the restart. And Beer grabs an arm and walks Fodick right over and picks up the fall in 3 minutes and 29 seconds. That puts Adams Central up 30-6. We'll be right back after this.
Most of us take clean water for granted, but the plain truth is cities work hard to keep our waterways and stormwater sewers as clean as possible. In the field and around the neighborhood, you are the city's eyes. What you casually observe can make a difference. So if you see signs of trouble, including odd odors, unnatural water color, or signs of dumping or spills, please notify the city immediately. Be proactive. Choose to make a difference. Get more ideas on the web at DecaturIN.org.
Welcome back here at 138 pounds. We have Miles Carr taking on Clayton Parsons. And Carr with the opening takedown right away. And immediately locks in a cradle. Rocks Parsons back. Adjusts. Miles puts a knee in the side. Right into the side. And that's textbook right there. Josh Howard looks down, and there's the fall. It comes in 34 seconds. That's all Miles needs. We'll be right back after this message.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your independent local choice for physical therapy. There's no referral needed to come see us, and we accept all insurance. With direct access, you can just walk in and request an appointment at any of our 18 convenient locations. Our team of expert therapists are here to help you recover and get you back to doing what you love. Visit us online at IndianaPT.com to request your appointment.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome back here as the young man for Norwell is going to get dinged here as having an improper brace. The shoulder brace that he's wearing is strapped on over the top of the singlet, and that's not how it works. And he's going to say, you know what, I didn't really need that all that much anyways. It is a 1-point penalty, I believe. No, it's going to be 1 point red. So a 1 point penalty for the wardrobe malfunction from Johnson. He takes off the shoulder brace, chooses not to put it under his singlet, and throws a nice little and picks up the 3 points. So Jace Johnson takes down Clay Fichter. That'll make the score 3-1 since Fichter had the points for the initial penalty. Quick note from Coach Landis tells Clay, hey, take a deep breath. You got a lot more match to go. Adams Central leads this one 36-6. Here in the Student Athletic Center. And a cradle locked up by Johnson, and he has Fichter on his back. And Fichter rolls through. Initially, Johnson was on his back a little bit. Johnson trying now a tilt, and it doesn't look like it's all that tight. Fichter needs to break that hold. He does gain some wrist control. He needs to get his arm back. A wing being run by the right side by Johnson. A wing being run. Finally got that spit out there, August. And Johnson in a little bit of trouble here as Fichter trying to pop his head out here with 45 seconds left to get the reversal. He trails at 5-1. Fichter clears the elbow and gets the reversal. That'll make the score 5-3. See what Fichter can do on top here with 30 seconds left against Jace Johnson. Sophomore, listed at 150 in the program, wrestling 144 tonight. Fichter still on the ride. Bars an arm from the left side, grabs a wrist on the right side, walks it over, and gets too near fall. 3 seconds left. He needs to hold on a leg, not give up, escape a reversal, and a big throw. It'll be 1 point only. Johnson sent Fichter flying, but it was after the buzzer. And so Johnson gets an escape, and that'll make the score 6-5. Six to 5 as we head into the second period. Fichter chooses neutral. And we're back underway here in the second period. Once again, Adams Central leading the team score here, 36-6. We are audio only tonight. We'll have to bring you a standing cradle hit by Johnson, and Johnson's got Fichter buried. He's not coming out of that. 2 minutes and 24 seconds, I'm sorry. 2:24 the time of your fall. That'll make the team score 36-12. We'll be right back after this.
You may not know it, but Hitzer Patio and Fireplace is the perfect gift center for most everyone on your gift list.
Big Green Egg Grills,
Gift certificates,
tabletop pellet grills,
Pelican premium coolers,
cast iron kettles, and Dutch oven. Unique gift ideas for special people on your gift lists.
Hitzer, 269 East Main Street in Bern.
Welcome back here as Adams Central leads 36-12. We move on now to the 150s. Roman Meyer will take on Mav Dubois. And August will line you up here for another read in a second. Dubois in on a double leg, sets Meyer down. And it's just going to be a matter of how long Maverick wants to wrestle tonight. Dubois comes under the arm on the left side and walks Meyer over. Hasn't quite reached the required angle. Now double wings by Dubois, and he's going to walk those right around the front. And Meyer going to bridge on his head. Dubois got him in there tight, and he is settling in, and there it is. Josh Howard puts him out of his misery. 37 seconds is all that Mav requires. Adams Central clinches the dual meet victory. And with a 42-12 lead, we'll be right back after this.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
Welcome back here to the SAC at Adams Central. At 157, Dylan Ogg, your reigning semi-state champion, is on the mat against Chase Gerber. And immediately Ogg with the opening takedown. And he cuts his man loose and takes a 3-1 lead. didn't even have enough time to give Mav Dubois credit for the takedown, as he only needed 37 seconds in that last match. Just a couple of bouts left here, and then we'll wrap it up in our post-game show. And we'll tune in to South Adams and Belmont. South Adams beating Belmont right now. Another takedown by Ogg, and he cuts Gerber loose. 6-2 now. As Ogg finishing him off faster than we can call him. Single leg to a double leg, and he traps one leg. Does Ogg. Now releases that leg and goes on the ride. Searches for wrist control. Comes under the head under the armpit on the left side. With his head is what I meant to say. And he decided with 45 seconds left, he's going to cut him again. And with a 9-3 lead, Ogg stands on his feet. Sprawls on a shot by Gerber. They return to the center of the mat. And Ogg in deep on a double leg again, and he scores a fourth takedown here in the opening period. Gerber's told to start in the down position. This period's not over yet. He was ready to go back on his feet. And we're back underway here, 12-3, 18 seconds left. Ogg with wrist control from the left side, and he runs a corkscrew right over. Holds on to the wrist, settles in. Chase Gerber that is the time. No call on the fall. And once again, I've said this many, many times here, I will never, ever, ever understand how you can have a wrestling match without a buzzer. They choose not to do it. Whatever, it's how it is. Josh Howard waiting for the buzzer that never came. It's because they don't use it here. Shot now by Gerber on the restart. 16-3 is your score. It was actually Ogg's choice for neutral. Dylan Ogg with Gerber on his knees. Ogg thinking about which takedown he wants to score with here. The next takedown will end it, so it's got to be a good one. One worthy of a nice picture from our Kristen Carr. He's going to try a little double under, and Gerber misses on whatever he was trying to attempt and goes straight back, and it's a takedown, and that's how it will end. It did go straight to the back for a second, but instead it's going to be a 21-3 victory for Dylan Ogg. It'll give us a chance to give homage to one of our sponsors here.
See Kreger West at Johnson's Auto Sales, the corner of Adams and 13th Street in Decatur, for your next car, truck, SUV, or van. Johnson's Auto Sales wishes all wrestlers good luck tonight.
So, 47-12 as we head into the 165s here. Brace and Shorgen, a state qualifier last year, up at 165 to start the year. He's taking on Owen Reynolds. Reynolds in deep on a shot. The double leg sets Brayson on his hip. Brayson loves to be in that position, grabbing both ankles of his opponent. He betters his position. Reynolds sits out. And they separate with no score. Big double leg there by Shorgen. Edge of the mat, he turns back in towards the center. Wraps up Reynolds. Reaches around the waist. No, he didn't get around the waist before Reynolds got his legs back. Now he's going to try to finish it. They're at the center of the mat. Brayson still working on that left leg of Reynolds. He switches to a single, back to a double, now back to a single to the other leg. Now back to a double. Brayson from his knees trying to finish this one off. He's got 1:05 left. Reynolds sitting on his butt, and there's the three-point takedown. If you were interested in the biggest matchup down at South Adams, Xavier Palacios with a short and sweet takedown and first period cradle fall of West Somerset for the victory there. Belmont has taken the lead and looks to be in control now. Back to his feet comes Owen Reynolds. And Brayson gets back around behind for a quick takedown, quicker than I could write E1 on my sheet. And he lets Reynolds up, and he'll take a 6-2 lead. The clock is, there we go, the clock's back. 33 seconds left. It was running while they were going out. Up next for Adams Central will be Max Nussbaum. He'll be taking on Chase Baining. Poor shot there by Reynolds and easily capitalized upon by Shorjan, who goes straight to the tilt. Reynolds, though, rolls through and is too far away from the mat to score any near fall. Shorjan sitting behind Reynolds. Reynolds does grab an ankle of Shorjan, but we get to the end of the first period. And Norwell will go down. Owen Reynolds trailing here 9-2. And Brayson's just going to let him up. That'll make the score 9-3. Brayson trying to set his shot up. Reynolds circling. Reynolds with a shot from way out there. Misses. Brayson can't capitalize, though. Reynolds backing up with his feet out of bounds. Now turns to the center. Brayson with the front headlock. Looked like he might be in a position there for a shuck. Instead, Reynolds gets wrist control and stands back up. Another shot by Reynolds. He is trying to pull forward on the leg of Shorjan, though, and Shorjan captures an arm and a leg, but unable to get the takedown. Now Shorjan's got a takedown in what Rex likes to call a knife throw situation, where he's draped over the back of his opponent and has that leg locked from the right side. Brayson still with that leg locked from the outside. Now he gives it up and now takes a more traditional ride. Takes that straight to a cross-face cradle. They're on the edge of the mat with 48 seconds left. Brayson is going to rock that one over, and Reynolds had to go right over his foot. That had to hurt. And just like we saw earlier from Cale Beer, Brayson with some textbook cradling here, knocking out that plant foot. And with 3 minutes and 30 seconds elapsed, he gets the fall. Adams Central takes the lead 53-12. We'll be right back after this.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
Back here for the 175 match between Max Nussbaum and Chase Baining. They tie up early. As we said in our pre-match, Nussbaum moving down from 190 to 175 this year. Adams Central with a lead here, 53-12. We've got Nussbaum, then Schwartz, and then Funk for our last three bouts of the night. Then we'll have our post-match show. Nice little throw by there by Baining, and he pursues and wins the opening takedown against Nussbaum. Baining on the ride, cross face, trying to reach for that right elbow of Nussbaum. Nussbaum keeping his shape. Another hard crossface from the left. Now Baining works on the elbow. Then again, another hard crossface. He's reaching for that far elbow, but Nussbaum's not giving it up. Baining now gets to his feet for a moment. Now works back on his knees to the left of Nussbaum. Baining trying to set up a side cradle here, I think. Instead, Nussbaum gets to his feet, and they go out of bounds before Max can improve his position. 35 seconds left. Nussbaum gets back in his down position. Chase Baining with some nice neon green laces on his wrestling shoes. Returns Nussbaum hard to the mat. Wrestling here in the sack instead of in the hanger. They got that other winter sport going on over there. Nussbaum gets to his feet, turns and faces Baining, and he gets the escape. And now Baining a little bit out of control, and Nussbaum, they're on the edge of the mat. Who's going to come out on top? And they go out of bounds before anybody can score. And choice for Baining. He'll choose down. And finally, we're back underway here in the second period. Nussbaum elevates an ankle. Baining sits out, turns into Nussbaum. Nussbaum trying to stay behind. He elevates an ankle of Baining, comes across with a crossface and torques on that shoulder, and he's going to try to walk Baining over. He gives him a little bit of his own medicine there with the crossface. He's under the chin now and just trying to work Baining over. And we're going to get blood time. That's what happens when you hit a hard crossface. Sometimes you lose momentum because you draw blood. That's exactly what Max Nussbaum did. We'll take a break and be back when it's all over.
Quality dentistry for people of all ages. That's what you'll find at Decatur Dental Services. This is Dr. Taylor Trevere at Decatur Dental Services. We provide a wide range of dental treatment, including preventative, cosmetic, restorative, and reconstructive dentistry. Located at the corner of 224 East and Pickway Road in Decatur. We offer convenient office hours, Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information about our practice, please find us on Facebook or visit our website at DecaturDentalIN.com.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty has been your trusted partner in the auction process. Buying or selling, they make the steps straightforward and easy, guiding with expertise and commitment. A family-owned local business, not just auctioneers, your neighbors supporting local athletics. Feel confident you're in the right hands. Call Krukeberg Auction and Realty today. Experience the difference with family you can trust.
Back here as we get, hopefully soon, back to action here in the second period. Max Nussbaum trails 3-1 to Chase Baining at 175. And Baining, after some blood cleanup, is ready to go. He's in the down position. Nussbaum reaches underneath, jacks that ankle up, and Baining sits out. Nussbaum with a little bit of extra strength once again catches an arm. Now, nope, he lost the arm. I thought he was going to be in a position there to score. And Nussbaum's looked good here on top on both of those restarts. He's got a little bit more strength and size, I think, than Baining has. Headgear has come down over his eyes, has Nussbaum's. Thinks about a power half. Tries to roll one of those wrists underneath. Nussbaum looks short on ideas now. Baining gets to his feet temporarily. Chopped down by Nussbaum. 45 seconds left. Max really needs to find a way to score here. We got a restart with 40 seconds left. 3-1's the score. Baining with the lead. Adams Central leads the team score here 53-12. Phil keeping everything straight over there. That's what we need. Nussbaum splits the legs of Baining temporarily. Baining brings his head up right in the forehead of Nussbaum. Max flattens him out, sees that there's 20 seconds left on the clock. Just hasn't found much leverage in this ride. It's going to be a good ride, but when you give up the opening takedown, you got to find a way to score. And he's going to need to beat him on his feet in the third period, I'm sorry. Josh Howard says how much time is left. And Max will have to go into the third period. Oh, now they brought the towel out, and now they turned on the buzzer. That buzzer was not going. Either that or it was just so loud in here when that fall happened, or would have happened had he called it. Nussbaum will choose the down position, of course, in the third period. And we're underway. Max will need to find an escape and another point. He gets to his feet. Tries to break the hands of Baining. Baining returns Nussbaum to the mat. Max right back to his feet. Once again, Nussbaum tries to put those hands in his pocket and break him. Thumbs down. We get stalling warning on Baining as Nussbaum was on his feet for too long without being returned to the mat. That could come into play later on. Nussbaum still hasn't been given the escape because Baining's in on the leg, and they're going to call Baining with another stalling warning as he stayed below the knee and never tried to advance. And that is a crucial point here because now Nussbaum with an escape can wrestle on his feet in a tie match rather than chasing those points. Back underway, a minute 20 left. Plenty of time for Nussbaum to get to his feet or to turn into Baining here and get the reversal. Baining kind of grabs hold of the wrist there. Chops at the arm of Nussbaum, who gets to his feet and tries to toss Baining aside. He's still got a hold of that leg, though. Nussbaum can't break the hold on the leg. They're on the edge of the mat. Nussbaum, with a good crossface, breaks the hold temporarily. Max needs to keep feet in, and he gets around the back, covers, and gets 3 near fall. So Baining with a hold of the leg, it didn't matter. And Nussbaum gets the reversal. And that makes it 4-3. Could be no harm, no foul here for Baining if he can get an escape, and they'd still be on their feet in a tie match. So 44 seconds left. Adams Central with a 53-12 lead. Granby attempted by Baining has turned into an odd situation here for Nussbaum, and somebody's going to win this match on this scramble right here unless it's a stalemate. Both of them have a hold of one leg, and they're facing in opposite directions, and that's exactly what happens, August. A stalemate comes in, and so Max doesn't need to score here. He leads 4-3 because of that stalling point and the reversal. .19 seconds left. Here's the restart. No big burst from Baining. He tries the Granby, and Nussbaum turns on him and puts him on his back. And Max Nussbaum is going to hold him out there for the last 8 seconds. He's going to win this one. It's just a matter of fall or decision. And time will run out. A 4-point near fall will make it an 8-3 final. And Adams Central with the 56-12 lead. We've got 2 more bouts left. We'll be right back after this. At Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, we're focused on empowering you to achieve financial wellness by offering the resources and support you need every step of the way. We're equally committed to bettering lives in our region through volunteerism, community funding and partnerships, college scholarships, and more. We give back to the people, places, and ideas that matter most to you. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org. Three Rivers is federally insured by the NCUA. Welcome back here as Xander Schwartz steps onto the mat at 190, taking on Colton Huss. Huss attempts a headlock, and Schwartz wipes that right by and gets the opening takedown here. Huss back to his feet. Gets the, oh, he doesn't get the escape, and a throw by Schwartz, and he's got Huss on his back here on the edge of the mat, and there's the fall. 27 seconds is all Xander Schwartz needs. And that'll make the score 62-12, and we'll stay with you here for this final one, as Ethan Funk will take on Isaiah Thompson. We tell Josh that he can go, and we can get this one underway. So Funk and Thompson here in our final bout of the night. August, when we get to the end of this period, if we get to the end of this period, we'll let you read another one of those liners. Funk working in on Thompson. Thompson drops down to a leg. Shoots in on Funk. Now Funk wipes that away. Slides in behind, scores the opening takedown. So a 3-0 lead here. Ethan Funk. Last year, as we said, was his first year as a varsity wrestler, and he went all the way to semi-state. Ended up with 30 victories for the Jets. Every once in a while I'll call him Caden and get yelled at. He lets his man up and shoots in immediately for a second takedown. And Josh says they were out of bounds. I guess I couldn't see it well enough to argue with him. And since he's been so gracious to us tonight, we won't criticize him. 50 seconds left. Adams Central leads at 62-12. Just 2 wins for Norwell on the night. Thompson looking to go upper body here with Funk. He doesn't have the size, the strength, I don't think, to make that a good decision. Thompson just a freshman. Funk's going to roll all the way through this attempt and try to pull his arm out the other side. Nope. Now they're on their knees wrestling. They get back to their feet. And Funk is going to toss him here if Thompson keeps messing around. They're on the edge of the mat. Funk's feet are out of play. And the first period ends. That early takedown is the only 3 points found in the first 2 minutes. Ethan will defer. And Thompson says, I want to go down. So 3-1 your score. We head into the second period. Don't forget, Adams Central's next action will be on Saturday at Jay County. You can tune in for that one. We'll have several rounds of coverage. We're still ironing out the details for that one. But we will bring you a couple rounds of action. Then we'll review it all on WZBD.com. Funk reaches for a wrist, gets under the arm, walks it around. He's got plenty of time. He brings Thompson back to his belly. Funk has his leg, or his ankle, I should say, trapped by Thompson, and it's preventing Funk from getting the right leverage. Now he comes around. Thompson follows, though, and Funk unable to score with it. Funk now reaching underneath for an elbow. Now he's got both hands on the right wrist of Thompson. Now he comes out to the side. Funk on the ride. Sporting a knee pad on the right knee. Thought about a cradle for a second. Thompson tries to turn away from Funk and to face him. But Funk follows and comes around. 42 seconds left here in the second period. Thompson hasn't looked like being turned, but he also hasn't looked like he's going to get out. Funk in total control here, 3-1 lead. pair of weeknight matches for Adams Central next week. Oh, now a cradle by Funk, and he's got Thompson stacked up. He can't hold it, though, and he breaks out of the hold. And Thompson comes out front, faces Funk, and is he going to be able to get a reversal while still in bounds? He does. So a 2-point near fall is all that Funk is awarded, and the 2-point reversal ends the period. And so this is still a match. So we've seen good things here from the freshman Thompson. And Funk will go down. Here we go, final 2 minutes of our coverage tonight. Funk tries to sit out. Thompson going to be called for locked hands here, so a free move for Funk, who just needs to keep advancing on Thompson, who's in a bad position. Funk is going to get the 1-point penalty. He's going to get a 2-point reversal. And that'll make it 6-3. I'm sorry, 8-3. I forgot about the near fall earlier. And now he's in control of this match. And as much as my broadcast partner would like, the tech fall is quickly falling out of the realm of possibility here. Funk reaches underneath, back of the neck, thought about a half. I think he's somewhat happy here to just see this one finish up with Funk on top. Thompson was a little bit dangerous when they were on their feet. 45 seconds left. Now a tilt by Funk. Reversal, though, by Thompson. And that'll make the score 10-5. Thompson, with just 10 seconds left, is not going to have enough. And that's how this one's going to end. Thompson with a last-ditch cradle effort. It'll be a 10-5 victory for Ethan Funk. It'll round out the night at 65-12. We'll play a round of commercials. We'll be back with our post-match show. You've been listening to High School Wrestling here on WZBD.
Join the team at Smith Brothers of Bern, where they pride themselves on providing their employees with a family atmosphere. Smith Brothers is currently hiring with a Monday through Friday work week in an air-conditioned environment. Employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $17.50 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with a yearly bonus incentive and a competitive benefit package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at Smith Brothers, 356 Monroe Street in Bern.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays, Mondays at Simon Manufacturing 27 South in Bern, and in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
When you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus doors, windows, roofing, and more. Whether it's a complete new home or remodeling, a new deck or deck repair, a new kitchen or a kitchen update, whether it's an erected or materials-only garage or pole barn package featuring quality metal, free professional designs and estimates. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday till 4:30 on Friday and 11:30 on Saturday.
Adams Sports Medicine provides certified athletic trainers at many high school athletic events. These trainers specialize in injury prevention. Dr. Robert Kinney is board certified in physical medicine and rehabilitation as well as sports medicine, while Dr. David Coates is board certified in orthopedic surgery. Both Adams Medical Group physicians will be there to provide non-surgical and surgical care. Visit adamshospital.org or call 1-833-724-DOCS to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back here as we are in our post-game show. And we're going to be joined shortly here by the head coach of the BAGUBAS, Ryan Landis. I thought he was following me, but he must not have been. Adams Central victorious tonight, 65-12. They win 12 bouts out of 14. No JV matches tonight. And it's off to a good start for Adams Central. They pick up some wins in sectional seeding. And they, for the first time in a couple years, get a match under their belts before they head into the ACAC duels, which is always a good thing. We'll talk about the schedule for that later in our post-game show if you weren't listening. And we'll bring in Coach Landis here. And Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels good to get out on the mat.
And I just noted before you came on the air that it seems like in the last couple of years, this match or a match this week hasn't always happened, and you guys have had to go into the conference duels with no matches under your belt. It's nice to at least get one in and get back into the rhythm of things.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had the majority of our varsity guys have been in the room since November, but still got those 4 or 5 spots from football that we're still filling out. So, yeah, it felt good to be out on the mat for sure.
Well, I wanted to start off tonight talking about your freshmen. They were awfully impressive. Ryan Beer comes out and gets a first period fall. Owen Macklin gets a fall in 3:05, and saw some good things from them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think these guys have a lot of potential and a lot of room for growth. They're hard workers, and they listen, so 2 things that we got to have in the room.
Now, tell me a little bit, how much does Beer weigh?
He is 215.
He's 215. I was going to say, I saw in the middle school tournament last year he wrestled 175.
Yeah, he just told me that the other day.
He's gained some. Yeah. He's gained some weight and could be a nice addition for you. Also wanted to give a shout out to Jaden Fiesel, first career varsity match tonight. It was a little sloppy, a little goofy in the first round, but he kind of grew into himself.
He's wrestling hard. That's what we want. Like right now, we're still cleaning up a lot of things technique-wise. I just want to see great effort, great attitudes out of them here to start the season, and they gave it tonight. So
now, tell me what you can do with tonight and then 3 days of practice heading into Saturday.
Oh, it's awesome. We coaches will probably meet here after this and write a few nice lists down so that we got those 3 days of practice, and hopefully we'll be feeling good by Saturday for the conference duels.
Now, how many guys do you expect to maybe weave in and out of your lineup over 6 or 7 rounds on Saturday?
There definitely will be a handful that we'll see some varsity time on Saturday that weren't wrestling tonight. So.
And then next week we have matches for you. WZBD will be there for your match against Columbia City and New Haven. Are those the 2 matches next week?
Yeah, plus a Saturday at New Haven again, Super Duel. So.
And we will also be there for the 10-way. Obviously, we're kind of excited about what the schedule might bring for that one. I had a chance to see Yorktown this past weekend. Mechaniqua's been there before. New Haven, obviously, again. Prairie Heights. Avon has brought their team in recent years. And the last time you guys wrestled them at New Haven, that was a great dual meet between you guys.
Yeah, that one came down to the last couple matches, so that was a lot of fun. I have not seen the list of teams or the schedule for that tournament, so we don't know where we're getting there yet. So,
well, Coach, it's been a long journey for you from a kid who would be wrestling on the mat in the hangar and a coach at Southern Wells and an assistant, and you probably won't take the time that you should, but you won your first varsity match as the head coach of the Adams Central Flying Jets, and that's a pretty cool thing as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm really proud of the guys tonight. So.
And I want to extend to you a special invitation because our special guest on the show on Sunday night is none other than Mike Grumo.
Oh, man, you're getting a good one.
So you're welcome to join us if you'd like, or if you'd like to just tune in. It will be a lot of fun. So we look forward to calling the rest of the season for your boys and for your team, and for hearing a little bit more from Mike on on Sunday.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations on the win. Once again, that was the head coach of the Adams Central Flying Jets, Ryan Landis. We'll play another round of messages, and we'll wrap it all up right after this.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. If you've gone the distance, welcome to 9 Mile.
This holiday season, our Best One team is especially thankful for you. And no matter what time of year it is, we're here to provide you with peace of mind every mile of the way. Right now, get a Valvoline full synthetic oil change for just $39.99 after rebate. Plus, enjoy the lowest tire prices around to keep you safe and road ready for every holiday drive. Because peace of mind shouldn't come with a big price tag. From our Best One family to yours, thank you for trusting us, for choosing local, and for letting us keep you rolling safely through every season. Best One in Monroe, selling tires, serving people.
Don Myers Plumbing and Heating in Bern is your American Standard home comfort dealer. American Standard has been in business for more than 100 years and welcomes Don Myers Plumbing and Heating of Bern as one of their independent dealers. Don Myers Plumbing and Heating and American Standard will provide your home or business with energy-efficient heating and cooling equipment, saving you money. Don Myers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling at the east edge of Bern on Adams County Road 000, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Hi, this is Tina with Innovative Concepts. The holidays are quickly approaching, and we have something for every tech lover on your list. From smart home upgrades and sound systems to remote starts and home theaters. Give the gift of amazing technology this year. Don't stress over shipping delays or big box crowds. Shop small, shop local, and support your hometown experts. Gift certificates are perfect for the gadget lover in your life. Innovative Concepts, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back here to the SAC in Monroe at Adams Central. And the Flying Jets are victorious tonight, 65-12. They'll give us an opportunity here to get things lined up for our post-match. What night is it, August? Tuesday night. Ready? Here on Tuesday night at the SAC in Monroe, it was Adams Central hosting Norwell in their season opener, and they take on the Knights and win 65-12 for the first career victory for head coach Ryan Landis. The match got underway at 285 pounds. Freshman Ryan Beer got the opening takedown and pins Burke Bates in at minute 51. That made the score 6-0 in favor of the Jets.
At 106, Cruz Bowers won by forfeit, which made the score 12-0.
Then at 113, we saw the debut of Owen Macklin. He picks up several near fall in the first period, picks up the second period fall, 3 minutes and 5 seconds the time. 18-0, Adams Central led.
Then at 120, Jaden Fiesel gets his first varsity win with a fall over Maddox Affolder in 2 minutes and 24 seconds, making the score 24-0 for the Jets.
Norwell got their first win at 126 with Crete Edwards. He rolls through a headlock and gets the fall at a minute 44, making the score 24-6.
After that, at 132, Cale Beer wins by fall against Connor Fotick in 3 minutes and 29 seconds, which makes the score 30-6.
Then at 138, Miles Carr had the quickest pin of the night so far. 34 seconds is all he needs to pin Clayton Parsons, making the score 36-6.
At 144, Jace Johnson got the win over Clay Fichter by pinning him in 2 minutes and 24 seconds, which made the score 36-12.
Mav Dubois came out at 150 and won in just 37 seconds by fall over Roman Meyer. That made the score 42-12.
Then at 157, Dylan Ogg beat Chase Gerber 21-3 by tech fall, which made the score 47-12.
Then at 165 pounds, Brayson Shorgen gets 3 takedowns in the first period and then wins it by fall in the second period. 3 minutes and 30 seconds your time. 53-12 was the Jets' lead.
Then at 175, Max Newsbaum went against Chase Benning, and Max Newsbaum ended up winning by decision 8-3, which made the score 56-12.
It was the quick fall, the quickest of the night by Xander Schwartz at 190. He pins Colton Huss in just 27 seconds, giving the Jets 62 to Norwell's 12.
And to end it off at 215, Ethan Funk beat Isaiah Thompson by decision 10-5, making the final score 65-12.
Reporting for WZBD Sports, your leader in sports in Adams County. This has been Dane Filling and August Filling live from Monroe. Well, August, we wrap things up here. We want to thank everybody for listening, and we want to tell you to tune in on Saturday for Adams Central Wrestling on the radio, and again on Sunday for High School Wrestling Weekly. Have a good night, everybody.